Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. On behalf of entire Ganpat University family, I, Dr. Saurabh Dave, welcome all the participants from across the India and abroad in today's one-day prestigious talk series on startups and innovation. I humbly extend my thanks to our Honorable Pro Chancellor and Director General of Ganpat University, Dr. Mahendra Sharma, Sir, who is also the chairperson of TWS Talk Series. It is Sir's vision that Ganpat University is able to extend support to the innovators and budding entrepreneurs to convert their ideas into reality. Under his active and eminent leadership, the university has added valuable laurels to its prestige. The university has signed numerous MOUs with international universities. Remarkable foreign collaboration has registered to focus on industry linkage integrated education models and research driven assignments. His monumental efforts are driving the university forward in getting the global recognition. With Sir's vision and support, at Ganpat University Incubation Center, we are able to achieve more than 300 plus startup mentors, 52 plus startups incubatees at industry scale, 68 plus total startups. We have been able to sensitize more than 14,500 students on the startups and innovation ecosystem. We have created more than 322 plus jobs. 11 patents has been filed by our startups. 1.5 crores of free fund has been raised for supporting the startups. 6.5 crores revenue has been generated by our startups. 3.6 crore private fund has been raised to support invest into the startups. 3.75 crores venture fund has been created by Ganpat Innovation Private Limited, which is an arm of Ganpat University as an investment company which invests into the startups. And so far we have hosted more than 266 awareness programs. I extend my warm welcome to Pro Vice Chancellor of the Ganpat University, Dr. R.K. Patel sir, Pro Vice Chancellor and Executive Registrar, Dr. Amit Patel sir. We have also among with us Dr. Rajan Purohit sir. Sir is holding a position of Executive Dean and Chairperson, Center for International Alliances. Sir is a member of Advisory Board of Ganpat University Incubation Center and mentoring and helping many startups to grow. Sir holds the varieties of experience in developing the strategies and planning of the organizational growth. He is a brand master and converted many ideas into a brand so far. On behalf of the organizing committee, I welcome you, sir. I extend very warm welcome to our keynote speaker of today's talk, Ms. Ankita Shroff, ma'am. Ma'am is a founder and a director of sorry, Ankita ma'am is a serial entrepreneur who brings ideas to execution. She holds her bachelor's in computer engineering from Pune University, master's in management from Imperial Business School, and diploma in sustainable business and responsible leadership from the Sweden Institute. With the diverse background, she sold her first startups in chemical manufacturing in 2019 and joined the real estate family business. She is also the vice chairman, India for Global Dignity. During the lockdown on 22nd April 2020, she started to sustain and save along with 50 plus young change makers a knowledge and resource inspiration, which is focused on creating awareness on sustainability and circular economy. It promotes and propagates green products made in India, sustainable initiative and inspiring stories. She has been a recipient of many awards in the category of Young Women Entrepreneur. She has been featured by India Today as Pune's Changemaker, 30 Women Under 30 by Franchises India, Power Women Award, National Builder Award, etc. She has been invited as a speaker in various forums in Thailand, Sweden, Startup Greens, empowered by Google, Facebook, Village Tech organized by Your Story. Various chambers of commerce and college across the India has invited her to inspire the new innovators. Her startup story has been published in various websites across the Sweden, UK, and Thailand. We welcome you, ma'am, on today's forum. Thank you. We have with us Mr. Amit Parikh. He is a mechanical engineer with experience of 30 years in industry. Professionally, he is a merchant exporter and international trade advisor. He is also a chairman of Startup Committee, GCCI, and co-organizer of today's event. We welcome Amit Parikh, sir. Moving further, we
Namaste.
have with us Dr. Rajan Purohit, sir. Would like to request Dr. Rajan Purohit, sir, to address the gathering and inspire.
Thank you, Dr. Saurabh Dave. Good evening, everyone. I would like to formally welcome today's keynote speaker, Ms. Ankita Shroff ji. And we are also very much privileged to be joined by Mr. Amit Parikh ji. Thank you very much for joining us today for this webinar. This TWS has been a platform which is created by Ganpat University in order to contribute within the ecosystem of this entrepreneurship and startups. So, as a Ganpat University's initiative, just a moment. Yeah, sorry, I had some background noise, so I had to control that. So Ganpat University's this TWS series has been a very much beneficial for all the people who are connected directly or indirectly with the startups or innovation or entrepreneurship per se. Now, without taking much time, I would like to, before I, we all of us goes for listening to today's keynote speaker, Ms. Shroff. Today's topic is very much exciting, and it says about the role of a startup in Atmanirbhar Bharat. And when we talk about the role of a startup in Atmanirbhar Bharat, it directly addresses to the young people. There is no discrimination between the age because anybody can start up at any age in their life. But if you look at the data, most of the startups are founded by people at the very young age of their life, and most of the students community, they have been contributing a lot as far as the startups are concerned. I've also seen many people who have spent about 10-15 years, well rewarding years in the industry, and then also they have startup. So there is no age barriers, but per se we can say that you know India is a country of a young people, and we are talking about the startups, and we are talking about Atmanirbhar. Atmanirbhar is like being a self-reliant country. Now, if we have to become a self-reliant country, there are certain gap areas and there are certain missing link. Many people have been saying in a very much patriotic way that okay, now we will go and buy only the Swadeshi products, or we will just follow made in India initiatives or the services or the products. But at the same time, we will have to look at the supply side as well. Currently, most of the people are just focusing on the demand side, and that's where the role of the entrepreneurs and the role of the startups and role of the companies or the industry associations or the chambers becomes very much significant in achieving this holistic vision and a comprehensive and a collective vision of making our country a self-reliant country. Then only we can become an Atmanirbhar Bharat. So this is just a prelude. And with this, I would like to go back to Dr. Saurabh Dave to please take this webinar forward. Every one of us are very much excited to listen to Ms. Ankita ji. And so it is with you, Dr. Saurabh Dave. Thank you very much, everyone. Please stay tuned.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the thoughts and idea and let the audience aware about the role of startups in Atmanirbhar Bharat. Moving further, we have with us Mr. Amit Parikh. Sir is a chairman of Startup Committee GCCI. Would like to request Amit ji to come forward and say a few words to the today's audience. Please, sir.
नमस्कार। नमस्कार कहने का फायदा ये है कि आपको मॉर्निंग या इवनिंग सोचना नहीं पड़ता, क्योंकि अभी ये वेबिनार का जमाना है, पार्टिसिपेंट ओवरसीज से भी हो सकते हैं। सो नमस्ते टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आई रिप्रेजेंट गुजरात चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स एंड इंडस्ट्रीज। ये गुजरात की एक बहुत जानी हुई संस्था है, जिसको गुजराती में हम लोग गुजरात व्यापारी महामंडल भी बोलते हैं। हमारा एक ही काम है, एक ही उद्देश्य है हेलो, am I audible?
Yes, sir, we can listen you.
या डिस्कनेक्ट। सो हमारा एक ही उद्देश्य है, स्टार्टअप जो भी स्टेज में है वो सब स्टेज में इसको इंडस्ट्री के साथ कनेक्ट करना है, क्योंकि हमारा ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस है कि अगर स्टार्टअप जितना जल्दी इंडस्ट्री के साथ कनेक्शन में आएगा उसको एक फायदा होगा। इन गुजरात चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स वी हैव सम 25 कमिटीज ऑफ डिफरेंट सेक्टर एंड सेगमेंट। तो ये सब कमिटी जो अलग अलग बनी हुई है, अगर कोई भी स्टार्टअप हमारे पास आता है तो वी कैन कनेक्ट टू द राइट पीपल ओवर देयर और इसमें काम हो सकता है। गुजरात चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स में वी हैव सम 4000 डायरेक्ट मेंबर, और सर ने जैसे बताया कि इसमें एसोसिएशन और डिफरेंट चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स का रोल है। सो वी हैव सम 200 इनडायरेक्ट मेंबर। So these are the strength of our Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, and looking forward to have a long-term association with Ganpat University for the benefit of the startup. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amit ji, for sharing the role of GCCI in nurturing the Gujarat startup ecosystem. Moving further, we have Ankita ji with us, our today's keynote speaker. Would request Ankita ji to take it further and share your thoughts and wisdom on role of startups in the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Please, ma'am.
નમસ્કાર, તમારે બધાને मनपूर्वक धन्यवाद। आई एम अ मारवाड़ी। मैं सोचती हूँ इंग्लिश में, पर आज का जो टॉपिक दिया गया है आत्मनिर्भर भारत, मतलब क्या? बी लोकल बी वोकल। व्हाई डू वी हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, राइट? सो मैंने एक्चुअली कोशिश की है गुजराती में बात करने के लिए। मैं मारवाड़ी हूँ तो पापा को बोला थोड़ा गुजराती सीख लूँ। मैं बहुत डिफिकल्ट है। आई ट्राइड, आई एम गोइंग टू रीड बिकॉज आई कुड नॉट लर्न इट अप। सो कोविड में अनेक कठिनाई challenges I'm going to go in Hindi, आए हैं, and we have to find opportunities, solutions of these challenges. कैसे करें हम? So मैं thank you for the lovely introduction. मैं मेरी पूरी जर्नी आपको बोलने वाली हूँ। मैंने इंजीनियरिंग किया है MIT पुणे से, फिर मैंने TCS में 1 साल काम किया, इंपीरियल बिजनेस स्कूल लंदन में मैंने पढ़ाई की और फिर वापस आ गई। कंफ्यूज थी क्या करना है लाइफ में। पापा का फैमिली बिजनेस था, पर कुछ तो भी खुद से करना था। 22 years old I was, and I thought कि क्यों नहीं मैं खुद का कुछ चालू कर सकूं। सो उसी समय जब कॉलेज में थे, फ्रेंड्स थे, तभी मेरा एक ताइवानीज पार्टनर था रिचर्ड, उसके साथ कुछ तो भी चालू करना था। तो फर्स्ट आइडिया थी बबल टी, फलूदा जैसा कुछ तो भी एक बबल टी था। फेल गया, बहुत अच्छे से फेल किया, क्योंकि इंडिया में अपने को अपनी 5 रुपए वाली कटिंग चाय लगती है। वी कांट गो समथिंग, स्टारबक्स में थोड़ी क्या सब लोग जा सकते हैं, थोड़े ही लोग जा सकते हैं। तो वो फर्स्ट आइडिया भी फेल हो गई। सेकेंड आइडिया, तो रिचर्ड ने मुझे ईमेल किया, अंकिता, बिकॉज आई हैड दैट बिजनेस माइंड सेट, he emailed me, Ankita, why don't we do something together? And collaboration is the key for everything. तो उसने मुझे मैसेज किया कि मेरा फैमिली बिजनेस है केमिकल्स में, तब क्यों नहीं, और उसे इंडिया में आना था। तो इंडिया इज अ लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज, सो मेनी पीपल वांट टू कम टू इंडिया, राइट? बहुत सारे विदेशी लोगों को इंडिया में आना है, और हम कैसे करें वो? सो दे डेफिनेटली नीड अ पार्टनर इन इंडिया। इंडिया में आना बहुत इजी नहीं है, अपनी गवर्नमेंट लॉज जो होते हैं, द माइंडसेट, हम लोग अलग ही विचार करते हैं, और कम लोग कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। So you need a local partner to start anything in India. That's a rule number 1 to work in India. So ऐसे ही उसने मुझे ईमेल किया, let's start manufacturing in chemicals. मैं कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की कुछ भी आई हैड नो नॉलेज अबाउट इट। तो फिर थोड़ा रिसर्च किया, तो एक नाम पहले केमिकल सोचा तो सबको फेविक्विक पता है, सबको वो ही नाम आता है। Now we are talking about one brand name and both are from Gujarati people, Pidilite, let it be the Parekh family, or simply Amul, which is a synonym in today's world. So how did I thought to myself कि बहुत बड़ा opportunity है, correct? एक man है, Fevicol, Fevikwik, who is the parent company? Pidilite. Why can't we not enter the market? So India is a land of opportunities. So that's when I started thinking of getting into chemicals. So 2014 में चालू किया मैंने ये company. It was very exciting because we had a lot of roller coasters. We started with only 5 people. First month ka turnover maybe not even 20,000. That the first year we did about 2 lakhs turnover. That was 2014. फिर ऐसे ही you kept going ahead. And then in 2019, we crossed a turnover of about 10 crores, which was an amazing hit. We reached a target. और हम लोगों ने ये कैसे किया? Simply, we started with B2B. Now, India is a huge opportunity. How do we crack it? So we got into Swedish companies like, SKF, Sandvik, and Pune is a base for these companies, right? So we found an opportunity and we realized we had to get into this. Sorry, English just comes from within because I've studied in English. प्रयत्न कर रही हूँ, गुजराती बहुत difficult है, but मैंने challenge लिया है कि I would want to give another lecture in Gujarati in at least a month, an year's time. तो मैंने पापा से एक challenge किया कि क्यों नहीं हम गुजराती में बात करें और सीखें, because youth are the change. We only can bring about a change, and if we decide, we can definitely do something. So you take up challenges, and this was the time of COVID when there were so many challenges. I think we all had a very rough time कि हमें अपने natural resources, अपने financial resources, capital resources, and human resources, everything was in a big trauma, to be honest, right? And how do we find opportunities from this tough times is how an entrepreneur thinks. तो ऐसा सैप केमिकल्स 2014 में चालू किया। 2019 में सो आई वाज अ जॉइंट वेंचर वेयर आई हैड ओनली 35% स्टेक होल्डिंग्स, एंड रिचर्ड जो मेरा पार्टनर है उसके पास 65% था। मुझे तो पहले मेरे अपग्रेड करना था परसेंटेज स्टेक, बिकॉज इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट व्हेन खुद की कंपनी है, यू वांट अ मेजॉरिटी स्टेक होल्डर। बट हमारे दोनों के विजन्स बहुत अलग थे। उसको करना था B2B और मुझे ब्रांड क्रिएट करना था, बिकॉज ब्रांड गिव्स यू अ लॉट मोर वैल्यू इन लाइफ, राइट? इट इज दैट intangible asset which is going to give you a lot of value. Everybody remembers a Pidilite, everyone remembers Amul. Every day you're seeing an ad because it's a brand, it's engraved in your brain, right? But then I think we had different visions, and I realized that this was not, two friends. We obviously had different ideas, different visions. So we had an issue, and we thought, like, let's see what's the way further. And that's when we evaluated our company. तब उसका valuation 20 crore निकला. So according to a stock which I had bought for 10 rupees, 10 rupees का मैंने stock जो लाया था, मुझे उसका exit 20 rupees, 200 rupees मिल गया, and that was an exact about 5 crores turnover profit that I gained from my first venture. तो एक छोटा सा स्टार्टअप था और 24 इयर्स एज में मैंने स्टार्ट किया, 29 ईयर एज में मैंने बेच दिया वो। इसमें बहुत सारे लर्निंग्स थे, तो मैं एक छोटी सी कहानी बोलती हूँ मेरी, जो मैंने उसको बोला है सर्किस। When we go to a circus, we think it's fun. It's a lot of, we enjoy it. It's happiness. So I created my circus model of my entrepreneurship journey. Okay. So a simple thing is, what does circus stand for? ये circus है क्या? तो पहला चीज है consistency and collaboration. कुछ भी चालू करने के लिए हमें अपनी कोर स्ट्रेंथ पता चाहिए, और वो स्ट्रेंथ को हम दूसरों के साथ कोलैबोरेट करके उनके स्ट्रेंथ के साथ एक नया वेंचर चालू। और महत्वपूर्ण, आई थिंक कंसिस्टेंसी इज द नीड एवरीवेयर। तुम्हें वर्कआउट करना है, कुछ तो भी अचीव करना है, वो कंसिस्टेंटली करो ही तो अचीव हो सकता है। द सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द सर्कस इज आई, इनिशिएशन। हम बच्चों को बहुत आइडियाज आते हैं, मुझे एक्चुअली एवरी थर्ड डे का आइडिया आता है, एंड आई पुट इट ऑन द फैमिली ग्रुप, पापा लेट्स डू समथिंग इन अभी कोविड चालू है तो मास्क सेलिंग, देयर आर सो मेनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज, or let's do an e-commerce website, or let's do something in real estate, or so we get a lot of ideas, but the most important thing is initiate, roll out. Failure is something which is not in our hand. We don't plan a failure, we can plan a success, right? And a success is possible only if we try hard for it. So whenever you all have ideas, I believe we should initiate or roll out a business plan, banao, sabke sath baat karo, and just start it, just see whatever happens, include people and roll it out. So in my circus में जो I बात करती हूँ है वो initiation। कुछ भी करना है, अभी आपने टारगेट किया कि मुझे कुछ सीखना है, in the lockdown बहुत सारा समय था, तो मुझे कुकिंग नहीं आता था, मैंने ट्राई किया एंड आई रियली एंजॉयड इट। और सिंपली थिंग, मुझे डिजाइनिंग सीखना था, आई लव नंबर्स, मुझे बीइंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर मेरा डिजाइन, आई कांट थिंक ऑफ डिजाइन, क्रिएटिव हेड नहीं है, बट फॉर एनीथिंग यू नीड टू हैव क्रिएटिव हेड। तो मैंने वो सोचा कि मुझे अभी क्रिएटिव थिंकिंग पे फोकस करना है और इनिशिएट कर दिया, और मैंने 2-3 कोर्सेज लिए, 2-3 खुद डिजाइन बनाए, देन यू फील यू हैव डन समथिंग। द थर्ड थिंग इज आर, वो है रिफ्लेक्शन। इन माय 5 years जर्नी मैंने इतने मिस्टेक्स किए, you won't believe it. I used to have a team which was maybe like, my employees used to be 50 years old. They would be way older, and a 25-year-old girl recruiting someone in a manufacturer sector is not easy. I used to go to government offices. So I had like 3 custom cases going on with me. I would go to an MPCB, which is a Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, and you have to fight it all. So the only thing is you make a lot of mistakes, but how do we reflect? उससे सीखकर उसको कैसे अच्छा करना है, उस पे फोकस जरूर देना है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तुम एक सब्जेक्ट में वीक हो गए, एक बार कम मार्क मिले, मैं ग्राफिक्स में हमेशा वीक रहती थी इंजीनियरिंग में, हाउ कैन आई बिकम बेटर एंड इम्प्रूव दैट स्पेसिफिक सब्जेक्ट इज समथिंग आई नीड टू वर्क ऑन, वो है रिफ्लेक्शन। Now the third, the fourth, again you have another C, is compassion. I think passion is one of the most important thing in anything you like. If you're maybe cooking, if you're starting working for someone, you have to have passion in what you're doing, because what is life about? We have to be happy, right? We can't just live life for the heck of it. We need to be compassionate in whatever you're doing. So for me, the compassion, the second C is all about a lot of compassion in what you're doing. Again, अभी जो यू आता है सर्कस का, वो है यूटिलाइजेशन। हमें इतना सारा रिसोर्सेज अवेलेबल है, इतना नेटवर्क अवेलेबल है, यू हैव लिंक्डइन, इट्स अ ह्यूज पूल ऑफ नेटवर्क, हम उसे यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं कि नहीं? इतने गूगल इज इट्स लाइक रिसोर्स पूल, राइट? तुम्हें कुछ पढ़ाई करना है, कुछ किससे कांटेक्ट करना है, कुछ कंपनी पे रिसर्च करना है, उसको यूटिलाइज करने में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट अपनी स्ट्रेंथ है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई हैव डन। एक इंपीरियल का क्लासमेट था, उसका एक पहला कंपनी किया, फिर अभी दूसरा कोलैबोरेशन है, एक पापा ने रेंट पे दी है हमारी जमीन, उसके साथ ही मैंने एक दूसरा कोलैबोरेशन किया। तो यू मीट पीपल और उनसे ये यूटिलाइजेशन, हम हमारा दिमाग कैसे इस्तेमाल करके, यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ नॉलेज, रिसोर्स एंड नेटवर्क, these are very 3 important things. तुम लोग आप we're all studying, right? We're all studying, we're learning so much thing. But वो knowledge का utilization, application बहुत important है. Otherwise, there's no fun. And we are utilizing. अभी for example, मैंने जब management में पढ़ाई की, बैलेंस शीट पढ़ना, इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स पढ़ना, पढ़ रहे हैं केस स्टडी, पर अपने खुद की बिजनेस में हम कैसे उसको अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं. We all, I don't know what is the kind of people here, but if you're an engineer, you're doing something, the application of your knowledge is the most important thing. So this is the U of the utilization. Now I'm sure you all are getting connected to so many people through webinars. How many of you all have taken the effort to connect on LinkedIn? Why did I start with Gujarati? You know why? Someone on my Instagram messaged me, ma'am, speak in Gujarati or Hindi. And I said, actually, that's true, you know. Kyun nahi, when this is our national language, when the topic is Atmanirbhar, we should try to at least speak. It's difficult for everyone, but I tried. That's important. So, you know, he took that effort, उसने मुझे connect किया, LinkedIn में बहुत लोगों ने connect किया, उससे ही network बढ़ता है और पता नहीं कभी ये network use में आ सकता है. Now मुझे पता है, like anything related to Gujarat, I get connected with Amit sir. Or, you know, this is the kind of network utilization we have to do in business. And trust me, you cannot go ahead if you do not have a strong network. Okay? And the last thing is one of my favorite thing, S. S stands for socialization. Because the more you meet people, you're going to learn from them. You know, we are finally a human, you know, a man is a social animal. The more we meet, the more we learn from them. So that's why I believe, unfortunately, we can't physically meet because of the lockdown, but it has just created such a big avenue to connect via social media and use it for the right way. So I would end the little circus story of my learnings for SAV Chemicals. It's about consistency, collaboration, initiation. It took me 1 year to start a company, and it's very difficult to especially start a manufacturing company. Collaboration, initiation, compassion, reflection, utilization, and socialization. I would honestly, I can keep going I can speak for a long time, but I would love if you'll throw questions anytime. I'm going to read them and answer it, and then I'll start and I'll keep speaking anyways. तो ये छोटा सा मेरा लर्निंग था SAV Chemicals का. एक ईयर मैंने सबैटिकल ले लिया भी, बिकॉज आई डिड अर्न, आई वाज हैप्पी, एंड इट्स नॉट इजी टू स्टार्ट समथिंग, ट्रस्ट मी. वो एक आइडिया आना इजी नहीं है, सबको नहीं आ सकता है, और मोर देन दैट वो कन्विक्शन आना है कि ये चलने वाला है. आइडियाज तो मुझे बहुत आते हैं, पर वो यू नो, you have to do a market research, you have to do your competitors analysis, you need to know your business plan, your projections, is it feasible? There are a couple of things that we need to do when we have to roll out, right? So that's when for 1 year I tried 2 startups. मेरा जो startup मैंने चालू किया था, Spala, I have to put it on a hold. अभी simple thing. What was Spala? Spaces for art, living, art activities, yoga, and you know, you rent out spaces, which is an Airbnb inspiration, and so that people can book it and use a space. पर ये कोविड ने पूरे बिजनेस प्लान को टॉस पे डाला है, ना कोई रेंट करता है. जूम आने के बाद योगा घर पे करते हो, म्यूजिक क्लास घर पे करते हो, पेंटिंग सब घर पे ही हो रहा है. So there was this one incident when my entire business plan had gone for a toss. I made a website, I invested money in it, but I realized people are not going to rent properties because it's a safety issue, and especially for fun. Like there are so many companies who are leaving rent properties is simply because it's not sustainable. The most important thing that we are looking right now is financial sustainability. You have to have your own finances in place. I mean, being from a business family, I think this is very important, and that's when the idea came that, you know, so Spala एक startup चालू किया था, वो मैंने छोड़ दिया मतलब I'll revisit the idea. उस पे कन्विक्शन था, पर करंट इकोनॉमी, करंट जो चालू है वर्ल्ड में, उसके हिसाब से स्पाला से कंटिन्यू नहीं कर सकती. सो दैट्स व्हेन ये दूसरी आइडिया कोविड में मुझे, यू नो, आई गॉट इग्नाइट हो गई. दैट इज कॉल्ड सस्टेन एंड सेव. नाउ व्हाट इज सस्टेन एंड सेव? I realized that we had to do everything in the house. Our resources, we were not, splurging money, obviously, because you're in the house. You were reusing, reducing all the things we have. When you're cooking your food, the kind of consumption of light, you make sure that, you reduce and reuse your resources, or simply water. That's when I said, and when even the finance minister and Narendra Modi ji came up with different abhiyans that we have to focus on being local and being vocal about it. That's when I realized we need to have something where we're talking about sustainability and circular economy. Now, these are very big words, and not many of us in India know about it. It's simply protect the nature, save the nature, make sure we are reducing, reusing, and recycling. But how can we change makers, the youth change this? Now we all know these R's which are very common to everyone. But I came up with a concept how the youth of India can bring about a change in sustainability. That's when we started Sustain and Save, which was a collaborative initiative of about 60 young change makers, all from different colleges, came together to form this company, and we are going to talk about green products made in India. We are talking about sustainable initiatives जो हम roll out कर सकते हैं. It could be simple things like क्लोथ को रिसाइकिल करना, ट्री प्लांटेशन करना, घर पे कंपोस्टिंग करना, खुद का ऑर्गेनिक गार्डन होना, या तुम ये इनिशिएटिव्स का हमें प्रचार करना. एंड द थर्ड थिंग इज इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज ऑफ पीपल who are working towards sustainability. So this is what the idea of Sustain and Save came, where we spoke about green products, a e-commerce website where we will be talking about every green product which is made in India. हमने अभी रिसर्च किया 2 महीनों में वी रियलाइज कि बैम्बू टूथब्रश इज अ वेरी गुड सब्स्टिट्यूट फॉर प्लास्टिक. Now a plastic toothbrush takes about 600 years to degrade, but a bamboo toothbrush just degrades in 3 to 4 years. So how can we promote these companies who are making in India and create a platform so that we reach out to the masses? So that was the mission of Sustain and Save. And it was started in 2 years. We got a fabulous response where we collaborated with CIIG, IGBC, which is the Indian Green Building Council. Then we are talking about organic women hygiene wear. We are talking about anything which is made in India and which is sustainable. So the biggest collaboration that we took right now, we focused on, was with IKEA. I'm sure everybody knows of IKEA and the Swedish company which is about better living. So that was something that we focused on. And this was a little short company that we started. In about 2 months, we had about 172 change makers, which were young 18 and 19-year college students who joined us. And each one's taking a collaborative initiative to find and bring about the change. So this is in short of what we started doing in the lockdown, and it actually goes with using the opportunity of being an entrepreneur and the government about being an Atmanirbhar. So what is it that we talk about Atmanirbhar is being self-reliance. We're talking about sir ने बोला कि make in India important है, but सिर्फ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एक पार्ट नहीं, पूरा सप्लाई चेन में तुम कैसे लोकल प्रोड्यूस प्रमोट कर सकोगे, ये हमें विचार करना है. So there are a lot of things that we need to do, and at Sustain and Save we are focusing on being local, and the most important thing is promote. I've traveled extensively. I've got an opportunity to travel to more than 35 countries in a very young age. इंडियंस ना एक बहुत हम हमेशा कम पढ़ते हैं मार्केटिंग में. अमेरिका इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट कंट्री व्हेन इट कम्स टू मार्केटिंग. They have a small beautiful mountain and they'll talk about it's so lovely, it's beautiful, but India, our Himalayas, our Himachal Pradesh, there's such beautiful terrains and so beautiful, but we don't promote ourselves. And we are responsible, because only when we Indians will be vocal about our country, about our production, about whatever we do, we can bring the change. And I think it is a youth, it is our responsibility. So I came up with a 3R model, which is R, re-innovate. We have to change the entire business model of what India is working. We have to change how we do the production. We have to change the way we do the entire supply chain. So re-innovate is something that I want to focus on. Redefine, redefine the way we consume or use material. We used to be happy using a branded product, but no, that should not be the case. The youth have to change the way we use products. We are happy using a Coca-Cola bottle, but why can't we use a steel bottle or a reusable bottle which is more environmental friendly or something which is made in India? Why can't we promote it, right? So that's something we want to redefine is the way we consume and use our products. And the last third R is responsibility. And this is what we all have to do is be responsible as every Indian to bring about that change. And that's when we can be a world leader. And we are not far, trust me. I get so many emails where they want to collaborate, they want to enter. So I've got 5 emails right now. A Finnish company from Finland want to set up a company manufacturing in India. So because of the network, so people want to come in India, and we have to be vocal that please come inside and help international companies to set up in India. And this is the time, because if we and the government is promoting us very well. We are doing a brilliant job of placing ourselves, but we, the young, the youth people, have to work in that direction. Be the change, not the problem. So I think Sustain and Save is all about young change makers coming together, focusing on sustainability and being the change and not the problem. So I would want to conclude where I would want people from the entire Ganpat University or though the entire university to join us to sustain and save, because we believe the youth and we can only bring about the change to promote local products and be the future of the country. So, Dhanyawad. I want to, I would want more live questions because that's where the fun is. And we can learn more from other people. And I want to, like the youth to ask me questions because it's always better to have a two-way interaction than a one-way communication. So it would be interesting if there are questions, and I already have about two questions from G. Srinivasan and Karthik. So, but before I conclude, I would, pass the baton to Saurabh Dave sir to take it forward.
So, thank you, Ankita ji, for sharing the thoughts on Atmanirbhar Bharat. I'm sure by this talk we will be all inspired and will become more sustainable at any point of time and at any cost on initiating the different initiative which you have guided. Taking further, we have a couple of questions from the attendees. One question is, manufacturing involves capital investment, which can be absorbed in years to come. What necessary care to be taken in manufacturing startups?
Right. Yes, that's a nice question. I think it is capital intensive. So the first thing you need to do is first test your model and make sure before making that high capital investment, you need to be sure. So for 1.5 years, we did not invest in machinery unless we got a positive feedback from the customers. That's when you invest. You always have to test whatever, especially or simply things when you're getting your land, take a rental land. So that's how you can create your asset value or investments lower in a company, so that you can first give it 1.5 years to test it and then make smaller investments. So you have to take baby steps. So first what we did was, instead of going directly into manufacturing, we started selling bulk, which was trading का company चालू किया. पहले manufacturing नहीं चालू किया. Trading से हमें सिर्फ 8% मार्जिन पे थोड़ा इनपुट मिला, हमारा ब्रांड भी क्रिएट हो रहा था. फिर दूसरा स्टेप क्या किया, ट्रेडिंग होने के बाद हमने एक छोटा सा रीफिलिंग मशीन पे इन्वेस्ट किया. रीफिलिंग में डायरेक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग नहीं, सिर्फ बल्क से छोटा करना. So baby steps, trading, then you start doing repackaging, and once you create your brand, so in the 3rd year when we became profitable, we invested heavily in capital. So this would be my answer when you have to require when it comes to capital intensive, or how do we do that. And I think he spoke about honestly additional knowledge. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है, तुम कूदो और तुम्हें सब समझ जाएगा. मुझे तो कुछ भी नहीं पता था. मैं कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर हूँ ना, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर हूँ. तो तुम जब खुद पे विश्वास करोगे कि तुम्हें ये करना है, तुम्हें solution मिल जाएगा. There is, and there is people, you can ask people like me, or you can ask people in the industry who are your seniors, and they're always there to help you. So that's my answer to that question, sir.
We have a questions from Kirti Kumar. How can a mechanical engineer work for sustainable development in field like
Sorry, could you repeat, please? Could you repeat the
real
question,
science?
sir?
We have a question from Kirti Kumar Patel.
Right. Yes, I read the question, sorry.
Okay.
So now mechanical engineering can also get along with sustainable. I think the biggest thing that to come up with solar energy, wind energy. Now, as a mechanical engineer, how do we integrate these energies into sustainability? And the future is that we have e-vehicles. You have such a big opportunities as a mechanical engineer. So how can you apply this mechanical engineering into going e-vehicles? Now, e-Kinetic started their two-wheelers, e-rickshaws. So there are a lot of synergies in being sustainable and being a mechanical engineer. So there could be composting, there could be rainwater harvesting. There are a lot of things in sustainability that could be integrated by a mechanical engineer. Instead, I think the core of sustainability comes down to mechanics. So that would be my answer. You have to look at opportunities, and you'll have to figure out what could be the best fit. And India has a lot of companies here which are working towards sustainability. And you don't always have to find a company. You can come up with your idea yourself. So that is a solution. That is an answer. I think a mechanical engineer has a lot of asset that can be used. Yeah.
We have a question from Srinivas. What's your observation why mobile device manufacturing is defeated by Chinese companies despite having huge customer base?
1 second. What is your observation on mobile device manufacturing defeated by Chinese companies despite having customers? Okay. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I think the question is why is China a leading country in mobile device manufacturing? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think obviously we all know the solution. I think mass manufacturing. So China has been ahead of us only because of one thing is affordable pricing and mass manufacturing, right? And everyone has gone to them just because there was affordable pricing. Other countries did not give that competitive pricing, and they were producing for all the big companies in electronics. So also the raw material, I've been observing a lot of it came from China. Where we are so dependent on China is the smallest part is the raw material for that has been coming from China. So having that strength of a mindset that everything, the raw material is coming from China, they are working on it, makes it a better, gives them their core strength of starting every manufacturing in China. And it's only simply because of scale. They have the asset of scale and the raw material. But over time, I think India, the young people, a lot of companies, big companies are also trying to start manufacturing the raw material in India, and the switch is going to happen. Because if the government provides law which is focusing on Make in India, we would not have any option. It's like that. There are times when we have no option, you have to do it yourself, DIY. And that's what is going to happen with countries like India. We have to do it ourselves. So it was the problem with mass manufacturing and scale and raw material, but that shift will happen easily where we know that big companies, they're going to first shift to Taiwan. Taiwan has a very high manufacturing of electronic mobile consumer parts. So if you look at the research, more than China, Taiwan is a bigger player. And obviously they're a very small economy, small country, but over time it will come to India also. So that's my reply to that answer.
We have a question from Suresh. Suresh is a founder of Mover, which is a logistic company, integration of logistic services, and founded with the help of Ganpat University Incubation Center. His question is service industry, what are the bill discounting initiative in recent government policies?
Okay, so I might not know these answers because I have not read every law and every scheme that's come out through Atmanirbhar. I've definitely heard it, but I will not be the right person. You should take a CA or a company secretary as a consultant on board. I'm an entrepreneur. I can give you ideas. I can help you in execution. But this is something I myself have not used it because it's a very new schemes that have been generated, a lot of them for SMEs. Yes, so I will not be able to answer that question. Thank you.
We have a question from Himanshu Tiwari. If startups would like to get the government funding support, can you highlight any policy or an idea how they can get the benefit from government?
To be honest, no, I would not be able to highlight on policies because
So,
I have, yeah.
Ankita, so would like to address this question. Himanshu, there are a lot of incubation center which are promoted by Government of India and Government of Gujarat, and they have a free fund available on certain criteria. If your innovation or your startups or your product is very disruptive and very innovative in nature and fit into that criteria, you are entitled to get the funding support, mentoring support, and the operational space from the startup incubator. And this is the way you get into the ecosystem. And by taking these small steps, you will learn how to take your venture further. There are a lot of government policies are also available. If you talk about Uttar Pradesh, I would request to reach out to the MSME there, and they will guide you further because it may differs from state to state as well.
Correct, absolutely. And I'm not a person in forestry. I would not give anything which I don't know. Yeah.
We have a attendee, Hemal Shah, and he has a question. When you have an idea, is it required to search for funding or
Yes, I love this idea. That is the last thing we as entrepreneurs to do is start for funding.
we should keep?
राइट आइडिया हो तो खुद पे कन्विक्शन होना चाहिए और तुम सेल्फ फंड कर सकते होगे तो अपने रिसोर्सेज से आना चाहिए तुम चालू करो स्टार्टअप की मुझे फंडिंग चाहिए ये बहुत ही बेकार नॉलेज है आई मीन व्हाई वुड यू स्टार्ट समथिंग कि मैं फंडिंग के लिए स्टार्टअप कर रहा है मतलब खुद पे कन्विक्शन नहीं है तुम्हें पता है कि दूसरों का पैसा क्यों चाहिए तुम्हें if you know that your idea is good and you can raise resources from your family and friends and you can convince them, try that. Or if you have money, it would be okay to use it. But don't go behind funding as the first most important thing because trust me, it is not the best way of looking at it. It is not easy to have an investor on board. The problems of having an investor is very different. And I don't personally like the mindset कि मुझे funding चाहिए. एवेन्यूज बहुत है फंडिंग के लिए मिल सकता है मैंने भी ट्राई किया है मुझे भी फंडिंग मिला था फॉर माय फर्स्ट स्टार्टअप पर वो माइंडसेट तुम करो तैयारी कि मुझे आते आते ही पैसा चाहिए ऐसा नहीं होता है तुम्हें टेस्ट केसेस लगेंगे 1-2 साल ग्राउंड वर्क एक्चुअली रोल आउट करो और फिर पैसा आएगा तुम्हें डे 1 से पैसे के पीछे भागना नहीं है कभी पैसा नहीं आएगा और तुम्हें खुद पे वो कन्विक्शन होना चाहिए कि ये आइडिया सही है और you can roll it out and if you've done your market sizing and you've done your business plan you will be able to convince the customer then you do not need funding the funding will come from your customer that means you can sell your product simple so that's my output answer for that don't go behind funding at all.
We have a question from Priyanka. Her question is, how can we survive financially when starting a venture? What's your hidden voice or strength which lead you in chemical industry instead of having your degree in computer engineering?
That's a very, very nice question. I think my one strength is curiosity. मुझे ना सब में क्वेश्चन मार्क करने को बहुत पसंद है, बिकॉज अनलेस आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू फाइंड अ सोल्यूशन. सिंपल थिंग्स. ना व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड अ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग केमिकल कंपनी, शॉप पैक थे, तब मैंने चालू किया था, वैट था, एलबीटी था, there were excise, the amount of taxes I had to go through was insane. But each thing I would ask my peers, I would ask my seniors, ये क्या है, कैसे अकाउंटिंग करते हैं, कैसे इसका बेनिफिट ले सकते हैं, फिर जीएसटी रूल आउट हुआ. सो आई थिंक माई कोर स्ट्रेंथ वॉज क्यूरियोसिटी. Second is, I think you have to be a taskmaster. You have your target and you have to achieve it. You have to definitely be extremely consistent. You have that energy कि मुझे ये achieve करना ही है. So those two things, I think conviction, hard work, and curiosity is my takeaway of a quality that every entrepreneur should have. And you can't give up. There are times कि लगता है मैं क्या करूँ. Honestly, I've been blessed with a family background where I don't have to earn a lot of money. If I sit in the house, it is okay, like there is no need, but I wanted to do something, and that is why I did something. And today, I mean, my parents are proud of this because I stood up on my hand, I stood up on my legs and started my own company. So that desire to build something and do something and prove it is the most important quality every entrepreneur should have. And trust me, background doesn't matter. We've had Dhirubhai Ambani, we've had people like, you can get into anything without having the knowledge of that specific thing, right? But if you work hard into it, you can actually learn. And so if you see even Ratan Tata is an architect by profession from Cornell. He is not a manufacturing automobile industry, right? So that's my, but that quality of doing something is important.
We have a question. I want to start a live education services for regional language like Gujarati. Can you please suggest me the beginning period? What should I do to grab the market?
Oh, lovely. I love this question. I think online is the future and local is where I think the future is also. India is extremely multicultural. We have so many languages and everything has to come in local language. Step one would be, have you created your YouTube channel? Have you tried testing it? Have you taken any models of, make a little WhatsApp? Pass it on your family and friends. Let's see what kind of response you have. नहीं तो फ्री में तुम वन वे कम्युनिकेशन यूट्यूब पे तुम्हारे make your different modules, start selling it, start promoting it on simple mediums like Facebook, so WhatsApp and YouTube and LinkedIn. I think that should be the start, and that's how I started with Sustain and Save. हम लोगों ने एक लोगो डिजाइन किया, कोलैबोरेशन करो, तुम कॉलेजेस के साथ कोलैबोरेशन करो, तुम क्लासेस हो गए उनके साथ कोलैबोरेशन करो, और पेरेंट्स who in your society or something where you have a network, collaborate with them, test it, देखो क्या रिस्पॉन्स आएगा. तुम्हें बहुत फीडबैक आएगा जब चालू करते हैं. मुझे भी बहुत फीडबैक, और तुम कैसे इम्प्रूव हो सकते. सो स्टार्ट विथ अ फ्री मॉडल, लर्न फ्रॉम इट एंड देन ट्राई टू समथिंग. डोंट जस्ट फोकस ऑन मेकिंग मनी, because in this times, trust me, it is a collaborative initiative. पैसा देना मिलना अभी डिफिकल्ट है. तुम पहले ब्रांड क्रिएट करने पे फोकस करो और उसमें इन्वेस्ट करो ज्यादा.
Next question is, you yourself have seen couple of failures before getting the taste of success. So how one should motivate her own self to get the things done in spite of worrying about the failure?
I think only thing is you have to keep trying, or you have to be self-motivated. It's like, achieving a weight target. If you are maybe weighing so much and you want to achieve something, you have to keep, it has to come from within. And that is only possible by positive thinking, sincerity, consistency, and that conviction and belief that you can do it. I many times I lose my hope. I'm like, "ये क्यों कर रही हूँ? Is there really मुझे, I could have worked in a company. I would have got a pay job of maybe 2 lakhs rupees per month. But what is it is important for me? That satisfaction to build something is important. and that is won by the end of the day, then I just feel happy. It's fine. The impact is small, but over time it will become great. So you have to be positive. You have to think that there is a future. You have to have conviction and you can do it. That's when you can achieve it.
Okay. Uh, can you suggest how a new startup of network security can create a mindset and generate an opportunity?
Can you suggest how can a startup of network? Can you brief more me like what in network security, like a specific application? Is that something I can get so I can answer that?
Okay. So while Tirth get back to us, let us go to the next question. Based upon your experience, what are the marketing challenges and how you go out creating a market for your startups for product or service industry?
On the marketing strategy, yes. I think the most one sec. Let me based on explain what are marketing challenges. Yes. So with SAV, I can tell you the marketing challenges. The first biggest thing was we were doing a product which was a 10 rupee product, right? फेविक्विक है ये 5 रुपए का होता है तो हमारा भी प्रोडक्ट 5 रुपए और 10 रुपए का था हमारा बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम था मार्केट का चैनल नेटवर्क सेटअप करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है जब तुम प्रोडक्ट बेच रहे हो तो उसमें हमने we got a funding we spend money on doing newspaper ads we spend money on television ad but we realized we did not have the base where is our product placed what is the channel through what your product is nobody is going to call and go to a far away hardware store to just get a chemical or an adhesive it has to be placed in every banya dukan it has to be placed in every hardware dukan so that is the kind of a problem we had so the challenge what we faced was we did not know the right placement of our product we splurged money without doing a research on how it needs to be splurged and we actually consumed the money so market research is extremely important. The network, the channel where it's placed is extremely important. And another thing, let me just, yeah, I think these two things were my learning with marketing. And you need to understand and think from a consumer's perspective. Many times we think from an entrepreneur's perspective, ask the question, will you invest in it? Will you buy that product? Or ask your family, do a survey. कि वो अभी मैंने जब बबल टी चालू किया था a lot of people said that they would not buy it so you understand that that is not a sales strategy so you need to think as if you are the owner and then buy it.
We have a question, how to do something based on Indian culture and start a business in the craft industry. Any advice?
Yeah, that's a very, I mean, broad question. It would be simply like which region you come from. Like for in Maharashtra, we have tambo. I don't know what you call it in Gujarati or Hindi, but it's basically making different, you know, products from the local product that's available is something you can work on. It depends which part of the country you come from. What are the local implication? What is the strength? So you can look at the options available and focus on a handicraft which can be used, right? So so you have to do your market research maybe on that and maybe you'll be able to find a solution for this.
For a startup idea, how they can make a forward and backward linkages in spite of challenges?
What's the question, sir, again?
For a startup, how one startup can generate a forward and backward linkages in spite of the challenges into the sector.
What do you mean by forward and backward linkages?
So maybe the startup is saying maybe the question is not clear, but the supply chain.
Right. Okay. So in I can the supply chain I think is very simple. Now, for example, where is the raw material coming in? Where is the source? How is it getting coming to your own factory? How are you processing it? Then how is the delivery of that processed product from your company going to maybe a different state to a different vendor? What is the application of that product? So you have to go through the entire value chain when you start your own manufacturing and then you'll understand so there are a lot of challenges you have to do a cost benefit analysis you'll have to have multiple vendors, because when you're finding a specific product, you should make sure that you have an affordable raw material source. The quality is important, the delivery is important, the service is important. So there are a couple of these things that you need to make in, when you're doing the entire, your delivery mechanism need to be important before you're doing it. So you have to do a couple of checks at every point, right from source, your purchase, your manufacturing, and then your delivery and your customers. So there are checks at every channel, every collaboration that you're going to take part. Every stakeholder has a question that you need to answer. So that would be my question, and there'll be problems, but you'll have to figure out solutions for this.
We have a question for Amit ji. In Atmanirbhar Bharat and the new reforms, what is the benefits for the agriculture and agri-tech based startups? If you could highlight.
एग्रीकल्चर स्टार्टअप की जहां तक बात करें तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा कि अभी तक इसमें जो काम होना चाहिए वो नहीं हुआ है। ज्यादातर जो भी स्टार्टअप है वो मेजर सिटी से बिलोंग करते हैं, तो उनका कुछ इंक्लिनेशन कम है। आत्मनिर्भर भारत में जो पॉलिसीज हमारे ऑनरेबल पीएम ने बनाई है, उनमें उनका जो इंक्लिनेशन है वो जो रूरल इकोनॉमी है उनके प्रति है। और मेरे ख्याल से जो अंकिता जी ने बताया सस्टेन एंड सेव का जी बात, तो दिस इज द राइट टाइम टू एक्ट। तो वो मेरी गुजारिश है स्टार्टअप को कि वो ऐसा ना सोचे कि सिर्फ टेक स्टार्टअप में जाना है, या आप समझ लीजिए ओला या उबर के ऐसा कोई स्टार्टअप ही करना है। हमारा उत्तरदायित्व है कि हम रूरल इकोनॉमी को समझे और वहां पे जो हमारे पास आइडियाज है इसको इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में लाए और आगे काम करें। थैंक यू।
Okay, so that's all we have, I guess, address all the question of the attendees. Now moving further, we take a note of Professor KP Patel with us. He is a principal of Diploma Engineering College with us. Thank you, sir, for joining today's webinar. Moving further, we have with us Professor Remi Mitra. She is the chairperson of Center for Entrepreneurship and Nurturing the Entrepreneurship Ecosystem at Ganpat University, Ganpat University. So, would like to request Professor Mitra to come forward and share the initiative of Center for Entrepreneurship.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Shroff ma'am. It has been an extremely informative session on role of startups and Atmanirbhar Bharat. In fact, I was just going through the entire questions that students were asking. So I could figure it out, like there were some questions on idea concept developments. Then there were some questions on startup networks, upon opportunity mapping in fields of manufacturing, chemical, auto industry and service industries. There were questions on policy frameworks, and as well as there were questions on marketing strategies along with the supply chain, of course, the forward and backward integrations. This is something which I would even like to address to students, that is somewhere you always need an entire ecosystem to support your startup or your entrepreneurial journey. So rather than you going into 10 different places, it becomes very important that you get connected to a right place wherein all those services are actually coming to you. So highlighting the same thing, I would just highlight few of the points that Ganpat University is offering to build their entire startup ecosystem at our university. The very first is, like, we are having best incubation facility, which we are offering to you. Ganpat University has its own student startup and innovation incubation center, which is also nodal center for SSIP policy, Government of Gujarat. This provides an entire platform for your most creative, as well as I was actually seeing many of the students who were talking about, I have this idea, I don't know which idea to take on. So this is the platform where your most creative and ambitious ideas will be nurtured with teachers, mentors who will be guiding you along. So students can also look for, and also students will be looking forward for initiation as well as prototype grants. Ganpat University has its own private equity firm that is known as Ganpat Biznovation Private Limited, where students can look forward for venture funds as well. We provide the very best environment for team building, because around the year students will be exposed to a number of hackathons, POC competitions. There are a number of expert talk series like this. There are boot camps, accelerated training programs, awareness campaigns, which CE regularly does. CE does, even Incubation Center does a number of campaigns. Series of workshops are there in topics including business opportunity mapping, design thinking through innovation, enterprise scalability, digital marketing, business plan. These are being really regularly being conducted, and these are actually hot topics which are very much required for any entrepreneur to start their own business. So with key focus of having all these points, Ganpat University started with key focus on startups and entrepreneurs as well as family business owners. Ganpat University offers an exclusive course of MBA, Startup and Entrepreneurship. So it's a 2-year postgraduate course. It's a full-time course, and it is having milestone-based learning by doing philosophy. And it includes, again, the subjects which I had already mentioned. So to know more about the course, as well as to know more about the entire startup ecosystem which is being facilitated through Ganpat University, you can visit our website. It has, in concluding segment, I would like to extend my vote of thanks to Ms. Ankita Shroff, co-founder, Sustain and Save. Thank you so much, ma'am, for addressing our attendees today and really patiently actually giving all the answers to their questions. We also thank Mr. Amit Parikh, Chairman Startup Committee, GCCI. Thank you so much, sir. आपसे सर दूसरी बार मुलाकात हो रही है. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. We thank Dr. Mahendra Sharma, Pro-Chancellor, Director General, Ganpat University. It is under your vision and eminent leadership, the world of startups comes up with new episodes every time for startups and entrepreneurs. We thank Dr. Amit Patel, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Executive Registrar, Ganpat University, for your support. Dr. R.K. Patel, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Ganpat University. Dr. Rajan Purohit, Executive Dean, Ganpat University. Special thanks to Dr. K.P. Patel, Principal of B.S. Patel Polytechnic College. The team, and I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to the team behind Ganpat University TWE series, TWS series, Dr. Saurabh Dave, Head Incubation Center, and Mr. Akshay Patel, Manager, Incubation Center. Thank you for all attendees for participating to this talk series. Stay well, stay at home, and keep tuned for the upcoming TWS series. See you soon. Thank you.